Okay, what we're going to be tying is a fly called BeeBe's Candyman. It was just recently picked up this year by the Montana Fly Company. The thread that you're going to be using is 210 denier brown for the color that I'm going to be tying. I'm going to be tying the bighorn colors, or what I like to call the bighorn colors. You're going to attach your thread towards the back. The hook that you're going to be using for the back hook is a 710 Dairiki, size 4. You want to get yourself a gold rabbit strip in the 1/8 inch. You're going to attach it on the back. Probably want to give yourself about 1.5 inches. Just separate the fibers. Make that one wrap there. Pull down, make sure that it's even on both sides. And pull it back and wrap up the hook. You get about halfway, you're going to attach some copper brown brassy wire. Then wrap back all the way up underneath the rabbit strip. And you're going to attach another piece of the wire and wrap forward. You want to give yourself a little less than 1/4 inch for the head. Then you're going to attach medium root beer staz. Wrap it back. You want to get right up underneath that rabbit strip. And wrap forward again. Then you're going to tie in 2 pieces of schlappen, one brown, one yellow. And you just palmer these back. And wrap one of the pieces of wire through them to the front. Trim that little excess schlappen off the back. And you want to fold your schlappen down like so. And you're going to bring your rabbit strip right over the middle. Pull back the fibers on the rabbit. Tie off in front of it and trim that off. Then you're going to grab your rabbit, you're going to pull it up across the top, and you're going to counter wrap your other piece of wire through the fur. And how I like to do this is I actually counter wrap around the head once and then bring it this way to tie it off. Then I like to use the Hairline Enhanced rubber legs. I got 3 colors in them. I believe this one is black, amber, and gold. I'm going to attach a set on each side. Pull those right on back, usually without breaking them. Do that again. Then build your head. And whip finish it. And that is the back of the fly. Then you're going to use a piece of 7-strand beading wire, or you can use whatever strand you'd like. And I like to use 3 beads, usually just to match the color of the fly that you're doing. You're just going to thread this beading wire right through the hook eye. Thread your beads right through. Then you get it like that. You just pull tight until you get it to where you want it. And that's the back. Okay, once you got your back piece all set up, you're going to take a Dairiki 700 size 4. You're going to repeat the process. Tying your thread at the back. And you're going to take your back piece and attach it. You want to make sure that when you do attach it, that this back piece, the loop is going straight up and down, not side to side. Wrapping your wire all the way front, you can take your wire, poke it right through the eye, and just tie it right back down. You're going to have to measure out your rabbit strip to make sure that the back piece of your rabbit strip is going to go right up on the head of your last fly, of your back fly. About like so. Separate the fibers. I tie it in on the side and then have it wrap over the top so that it stays directly over the middle. Then you're going to repeat the process that you did for your back fly. You're going to tie in your wire. Tying it back all the way underneath the rabbit. Do another piece of wire. Bring that one to the front. You want to give yourself a little bit more headroom here because you're going to put on a fish skull. So you want to give yourself about a little bit more than 1/4 of an inch. I'm going to attach your staz. Wrap it back. Wrap it forward again. Tie it off. And you're going to attach your schlappen, a yellow and a brown piece. Flatten down your schlappen over the top. Bring your rabbit forward. Separate the fibers. Wrap once to tie it off and then tie in front of it. I'm going to clip off the excess slopping in the back. Then you're going to counter wrap your wire again right through everything. Do the same technique here that you did on last one. You want to counter wrap it at least one more time around and then tie it off. It really locks it in place. You're going to place your rubber legs on each side. Whip finish it. And take some Zap-A-Gap. Apply right on the front there. And you're going to attach your fish skull. And you're going to tie off in front of it. And the eyes that I like to use here are adhesive eyes. They're 3/16 gold. They're a little bit bigger than the eyes that come with the package. And they actually fill the entire area for the eye. And what I use to seal those eyes in is called hard as hull. And what that does is it seals in the eye, and it also gives the head a glossier finish, and it stays that way. You do the entire head. And for the final step, I use a tear mender. It's a BeeBe's tear mender. What you want to do is you want to put a drop right on your back flyer, right on the head, You don't want it to pour out. You want to just gently squeeze a little bit. Then you're going to take that rabbit strip and place it right on the center of that. You're going to allow that to dry, and that will be your finished fly. What's really neat about this design is when you are fishing it, when you strip the fly in, it's going to tend to want to flip upside down because of the weight of the rabbit strip. But when you stop the strip, the counterbalance in the head makes it want to flip back over. So if you make short, quick retrieves with it, it looks like a wounded minnow. It's been a very effective pattern for me on the bighorn. And that is BeeBe's Candyman.